How long does it take to learn how to scream? So this is probably one of the most commonly asked questions I get. There are a lot of variables that go into answering this question, but in this video, I'm going to talk about some of the most important ones. Which scream are you trying to learn?
I've generally found that people fall into one of two buckets. In the first bucket, they can get their false chord screams pretty quickly, but take a long time to unlock their fry screams. In the second bucket, they can get their fry screams pretty quickly, but take a long time to unlock their false chord screams. Why is this the case? False chords require open vocal cords. Meanwhile, fry screams require closed vocal cords. If a person has a false chord scream where they're used to opening their vocal cords and keeping it open, that habit works against them when they're trying to do fry screams, and vice versa.
What bad habits do you bring to the table? Do you resort to a loud whisper whenever you go for a fry scream? Do you overcompress when you go for a fry scream? Do you use your epiglottis for your false chord screams instead of your vestibular folds? There's a huge laundry list of potential bad habits that could be hindering you from making meaningful progress on your vocal journey. And needless to say, if you have these bad habits, you're gonna have to spend extra time getting rid of them before you can move forward on unlocking your scream. How often do you practice? So this is pretty straightforward. More practice equals quicker results. Do you only practice when you feel like it? Do you give up easily? All of this adds up and can slow you down from unlocking your scream in the quickest amount of time possible. How smart do you practice? This is perhaps one of the most overlooked factors. When you practice, are you trying the exact same thing that you've always tried despite it never working out for you? Or are you trying different approaches, challenging your assumptions, and experimenting until you find something that works? Are you studying good information, or are you just relying on vague advice given to you by your friends? As you can see, there are a whole lot of factors that come into play when figuring out how long it will take. I've personally had a student unlock his fry scream in 4 days, while another student spent 6 months. Every person has a different pace. Don't get stuck in the mindset of comparing yourself to others and thinking, man, I should have learned it by now. Just focus on improving your approach and enjoy the journey of learning. Focus on the process and the end result will inevitably come. As long as you keep trying, it's not a matter of if you'll unlock your scream, it's a matter of